All right, Facebook. Here's another excellent topic from the Walls of Fire. What is it to be fake? That's not the question. How did it go? How I get my inspiration by just laying here and it drops in my spirit. So let me just tell you what happened. I was laying here and it is 8:13 in the morning and that is Atlantic time. Or is this Pacific? This is Pacific time. We're on the East Coast. Central Pacific. This is Pacific time. Atlantic time is in California, right? Nevada. Anywho, laying here on my back, and I started thinking. The many times I was walking downtown, a helicopter was flying over me, and I just felt like it was government, mayors, and Congress, and I just heard a mayor say, all the time I've seen her walk, she's not like us. And I started thinking, what did he meant, or what did he mean when he said she's not like us, okay? Because sometimes, and Lord give me the words to say, because, I'm still in the morning, people get haughty in spirit. And so they want to play with one another's characters. And that's what I saw when I thought about this mayor. That he just felt like he can touch and touch and touch. I'm going to make him feel bad because, why? You are somebody. But what happened when you don't walk in arrogance like they do? Can they touch you? Or does it even matter? The fact is that they tried. They attempted, right? And the Lord started showing me the blows when you're walking in arrogancy. That you allow yourself to be open to, although you're successful, although you're good at what you're doing, folks try to hit that. They see that, and they know what you should be doing, or they know how you should be acting. And so there are certain folks that will come after that character, depending upon the size or the position they're in. And so I sat here and I started thinking, is it right to have that attitude? Is it right, or is it self-motivated to allow yourself to be lifted up by your accomplishments? Is it okay? Is it approved of? Should I stick out my chest and be proud and boastful because I've made it? Because when they can hit you, that means, yeah. Now some things is just to humiliate. You could be low, and folks will try to make you, at your level, that's where they're going to hit you at. At your level, that's the kind of devil they're sending out to you, right? And you low, and you're already doing bad, and what they're trying to do is make it worse. They'll feed you some mess, So I look at folks like this and I laugh because they actually humiliated themselves. That's what the Lord told me. They couldn't do what they wanted to do. Folks sometimes will lift you up just to bring you down and hurt you. Folks will get you in relationships just to break you up. They're dealing with the heart. That's the enemy. Folks want to break your heart. That's where the deepest hurt is in your heart. If I can get you to grasp on to something, because that's the regular nature of human, that's the trick of the enemy. If I can get you to love something, see, I hate that because God deals with love. But that's why you have to be careful, because when God gives you love, they can't touch it. Not God's love. And yet it makes you angry when they try, because some of us keep our focus on that person or that thing, and it's not touching it, but you see it attempting to touch it, and it makes you angry. They're trying to move it, but it makes you angry because they can't do it. And so you get frustrated just by someone looking or someone talking about it, and you're angry. Why? Because they didn't touch it. Oh, my God, that's going to be pretty. They haven't touched it. Although you may pick up in your spirit that they're contemplating about touching it, moving it, trying to destroy it, dealing with it, and you're saying, oh, but I love it. Don't touch it. Don't deal with it. And the Lord is saying, I haven't allowed them to do anything, but you're frustrated as heck. You want to fight the world. And that's how they touch your integrity. And let me tell you something, it's even deeper than that. Because what they really want to do is control your heart. Men are so cruel. They're so cruel. Cruel demons. They're cruel. If I can get to her heart, I got control of her. If I can make her angry, especially the ones that can't stand you, baby. Ooh, if I could just see her mad right now. And I tell you, some folks are so jealous that even when you get mad, it's still not enough. They get happy for a moment and say, okay, what else can I do? Because that didn't touch the spot. Because jealousy is not a problem with the other person. Jealousy is a problem within. So if you want to stop feeling the way you feel, then you have to overcome jealousy. Because just because you throw a blow and it may seem effective, that's still not going to cure you. You got the issue when you're dealing with jealousy, when you're dealing with envy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You have the issue. So you're trying to appease that feeling on the inside of you, the satisfaction of wound. And some people have adrenaline rush. Oh, that felt good. Those people are psychotic. I mean, even folks who are jealous is different, way different than some psychotic person who just get a rush from hurting folks because they have the issue. Some folks carry hatred. And that's what that adrenaline is. I hate this life. Because they know they're feeling inferior to someone. And they don't know who. They just got a low self-esteem, a complex problem. And they want to tear someone else up to make themselves feel good. I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel good about this life. So I tear someone else down. I don't care who they are. I don't know them. It's nothing personal. Oh, but you allow those persons to see a successful one or a beautiful one. Their show come off them. Oh, tooth and nail, baby. Digging all off in you. And you know what we'll do? We'll take these people and we'll put them in high positions. Because they don't want to read a book. And they were acceptable to learning. Wow. And so we got these folks in position who's jealous, who's envious, low self-esteem, and you gave them power. Belittled, and they know it. They're so small-minded. They're educated, but they're minute-minded. There's something about that. A dumb, smart person is not good, because that's like having sweet and sour. You know, I had some sweet and sour pork the other day. It was pretty good. You couldn't tell it was sweet nor sour. That's the bad thing about it. You got a sweet and sour person. You got a dumb but smart person. That's sneaky. Because they're hidden. You don't know what they really are. But they're really dumb. All they have is information. But they don't know how to apply it. And that's why they keep failing. Because if they was a wise person, they'll know that they couldn't kill off what they hate. Yeah, because they end up killing off everyone when they hate it in depression. And they'll be left alone if they are able. Because eventually they'll get caught and thrown out. You have to think like that. If you know you have an issue and you start hitting folks who have actually made it, really made it, smart people, wise people, good people, they're going to start seeing you. You may have gotten away with it for years, but eventually they will see you. And you'll be thrown behind bars, put on a death penalty, or whatever else it takes to get you out from amongst people. Because that is hateful, to kill out of anger, to kill out of jealousy, out of envy, out of depression. A depressed person is really a cuckoo person, a crazy person, depressed. They're not in their right mind. Yeah, the sorrows have covered them, and yet you put them in high positions. Blind leading the blind, crazy making craziers. Yeah, and that's what we have here. A lot of folks in position and they're not fit for the position. What they normally do is they need some help. So they'll go out and say someone ain't right. I'm going to put that one up because that one's going to help me. I ain't got all time for all these good people because I can't stand that heifer and she got to come down. Ooh, I can't stand her. She makes my blood. And the person don't even know you. Why do you hate her? I just don't like the way she sound. You know, you got an issue when you don't like the way someone sound, right? I just hate the way her voice sound. That means you got jealousy, baby. That means you have envy. That means you're striving with others because you're falling, you're trying to stay up, and you're grabbing on to folks. I know I'm not like her. I know I'm not as smart. I know I got this, worked my way up the ladder the wrong way, but now you're here. You don't want to come down. You know you can't take what you see. So you're trying to beat everyone down around you so you can look like you're supposed to be up there. And you know daggone well you ain't supposed to be up there. You know that they can't touch you in the position you're in, but you're killing some folks. They're dying, and they're not supposed to be dying. They're cradling each other, and you know better. They're men. Men are not supposed to cradle each other or one another. Yeah.